Good evening, everybody. Dadman Walking 55 coming to you again. Hello for Late Night with Dadman and Friends. You know, your Wednesday and Friday, at least at this point, stream about nothing really. Just come together, make shit up as we go along, and all that fun stuff. So, speaking of that, let's bring out tonight at least a couple of victims so far tonight. Who knows who will join us. As always, this clown, the court jester of our channel, Hungry. Hey, feisty buckiness. Oh, damn. What a suck up. Gee, natties. How are you, Hungry?
She didn't even notice in the back
Bucky,
room.
Look at this.
I didn't notice. Big fan.
See,
A plus. Lucky for you, my nap didn't go well, so I'm a mixed bag today.
I've had 3 hours of sleep. I know what you mean.
hot mess of flaming poo tonight, I guess, is what she's trying to say.
Gonna be
So
a train wreck.
We might get Bluxy tonight. You never know, folks.
You might. I just don't feel like changing my thing. It's a spontaneous thing.
Yeah.
I didn't start a fire right now. Jeez, there we go.
Well, hey, it's all good. It's all good. But hey, gosh, so Hungry. How have you been doing? You've been the quietest one while I'm tweeting this out.
Well, I'll talk while you tweet. Well, one nice thing happened yesterday. I tried to take the 2 remaining eggs that I had from last week's groceries and make a scramble using fried diced potatoes, and then chopped tomatoes and a little bit of
it's
nice tomatoes, and it turned out all right. I got the frying time right. I remembered what my mom always taught me. Yeah, my mom always said cook it in really hot heat, then don't cook it for 12 minutes, cook it for 9, because it's going to keep cooking once you get it out of the hot oil. And absolutely correct. Good advice, Mom. Thank you very much.
Moms usually do have really good advice.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of times you don't realize it till you go, oh, that's why.
Yeah. Like mom told me, you probably don't want to date an actress, and then I found out why.
They weigh like 25 pounds or something.
No,
they break in the wind.
It's not so much a physical issue.
If they're the better the actress they are, the better the actress they are.
Yes, and also the great cavernous psychological needs, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about other caverns, but okay. like low IQ. Yeah, I got you.
No, there's actually, trust me. There are some very smart actresses, and then they get really pissed off and take it on you when they had to play dumb, which is not the case anymore. Now they just are dumb. Now it's a different kind of concern, but yeah, so and the other thing too is that there was always this, my career is important, I'm building my career, but when they had free time, you'd have to drop everything no matter what you were doing for your career,
Isn't that part of being married?
This is Bucky knows exactly what
I hate people that are like that.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, then again, I had the same problem with a woman who was she was getting a pharmaceutical chemistry degree. She wanted to go work for big pharma, and she'd been a pole dancer, so she understood how hard it could be.
That is usually the career path. I've noticed.
Well, it is because they need the pole dancing money to pay for the graduate courses. At least that was her situation, and she actually. Do you want me to keep vamping, or are you done with it?
No, I'm done. But keep going. Finish the thought.
Oh, this is fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll just sit back and walk off and let y'all do the stream. So
hear about Hungry stripper girlfriend. This is great.
Yeah, well,
she'll tell you about everything once you get started. So
she quit by the. I mean, this is long before OnlyFans existed, but this is back in the days where you had to worry about how much cleaning product was used in a club, and whether or not it would be safe. At least with OnlyFans, you can do it from the comfort and the cleanliness of your own home, and sometimes your own phone. But she actually said to me when I was on the most important deadline of my life, when I was expected to do 50 pages in the amount of time it would normally for 20 pages. Okay, so it's like squeezing 50 days into 20 days. And she said,
150, yeah.
Yeah. And she said, you call me back. It was a long distance thing for a while. You call me back within an hour and we talk for 6 hours, no matter how tired you are. I don't care how important this is to you. I don't care that you trained for 9 years in order to make this happen. I said, well, you've only trained for 6. She said, that doesn't matter. You call me back or I'm never talking to you again. And I said, oh, all right. Well, goodbye then. And we never talked again. I know that sounds harsh, but
well, no, she's the one that set that ultimatum. So
I don't do well with people who bluff, Bucky. I don't do well with people who do the harsh bluff. They get very surprised at how I usually have like a mile-long rope, and then it gets to be a foot long the moment the bluffing happens.
Mm-hmm. I don't mess around with bluffs either. It's like, okay, if you're willing to say it, you should be willing to follow through. So okay.
Oh yeah, and then you got the classics from other people. This is not necessarily romance, etc. But Bucky, you relate to this. When someone gets really pissed off at you and they leave, you remember back when we had answering machines with tape in them, or you're a bit younger, so
I know about it.
Yeah, about it.
Well, hey, go ahead.
You get someone who hadn't spoken to you for a lousy 2 days, and they'd call up and they'd be ranting and taking up all the room on your answering machine and saying, and if you don't call me back in an hour, I don't ever want to hear from you again. And you just think, oh, thank God they gave me the out, Bucks. Thank God.
Right?
Well, we've got 10 people watching us, one on the Twitch side. Make sure you follow us. We are now at 460. 500. What the hell am I at? Damn it. 648 subs. We actually got two more subs earlier. So we're almost at the good old 650 mark. So get out there, drum them up. Let's bring them in. And
get out there and subscribe to the missus, everybody. All of you.
Absolutely.
Get back to the Hungry and Dadman show. No.
That's right. Bucky had to attend something, I believe.
No, she didn't. I muted her ass. She wants to be the most hated YouTuber on YouTube, right, Bucky?
Well, yeah, but also
there we go. We can do this like this.
This is why you're single.
HR department.
I'm going to HR.
There you go. I am my own HR department. But anyway,
no, the missus is.
All right.
She mostly just tells me to suck it up.
There you go. Well, let's see. Hey, she like what you signed up for. Hey, Putin's cat, good to see you again. Snorter Poopus Cuber is still awake. Yes, you're repeating yourself. That's okay. We love it when you're repeating yourself.
Hi, Putin's cat. Hi, Snorty.
Snorter Poopus, you tell us what would you like to hear about? What would you like us to do? It's kind of the squirrels go nuts here. So, and it's Tina, the naughty dragon.
Hi, Tina.
Yes. CFL, my friend.
Hello, Tina. Hello.
So, Tina, the naughty dragon, lives by the sea. That's nice, Putin's cat. There we go. So, all right. See, we got Emily. Oh, here, I'll let you have it.
Emily and the Retrievers. I had to change it because she dropped out the
I know
doggies bit.
But Wes Kegel's here, hailing from the great shite hole that is New Jersey.
Gross.
God.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Wes Kegel.
Gross.
Hello, Tina. So, all right.
I told you my nap didn't go well.
Well, dude,
get what you get.
I don't know. Did you hear it earlier, Bucky? Daisy, I thought, lost a lung like Hungry does. There was one crack that
a
I
little
made.
bit, but not to the extent that he does.
Wow, but for her, that
Like
was like, yeah, go ahead.
well, see with Daisy, it was like, oh yeah, she's laughing. With Hungry, sometimes you go, do I need to call what's Australia's version of 911?
Yeah.
Do I need to call somebody?
Yeah.
000. We're dumb.
Okay, that's
we don't
convenient.
do numbers. We don't do
Tina,
numbers.
That's convenient. I like it.
Let me say to Tina real quick. She's not feeling well, so she'll be lurking chat. So if I
Oh,
fall
Tina.
asleep, then don't have to worry
Oh.
about dropping your phone. Hey, Tina,
Tina.
that's okay. Lurk away because I've always said.
Nighty night, Tina.
I've always said if our smooth, sultry voices can help take somebody into dreamland and help you rest, that is a compliment to me. I do not take.
We are not liable for any nightmares.
Stop that! Damn it!
Or wet dreams.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Tina,
oh
if
my
Tina
God!
needs to fall asleep, I can always talk about 1930 science fiction and related comic
I tell you
books.
what, I think Bucky just ended
Oh, really?
I think Bucky just ended up throwing something there that would get stuck in people's minds, and like anyway.
Huh?
But
what?
It would get sticky. It would get sticky in their minds.
It would get sticky in people's minds. I mean, among other places.
I'm sitting here trying to give Tina nice thoughts into dreamland, and then, well, I guess
Tina's a naughty dragon. These are nice thoughts for her.
Fine. I guess that could be nice thoughts too. Okay, fine. I'm trying to be mature tonight. All right. Damn. All right,
so am I.
Tina, stop. Tina, either way, rest well. If you fall asleep, we take it as an honor, not as any insult. So
yeah, but Bucky, I mean, it's the way you use the nice. I mean, when you said I'm trying to be nice too, and I immediately had a female voice.
I'm trying to be mature. I'm trying to be mature.
That's
hey,
nice.
Maddie's daddy, Steve is here. Steve is here.
Daddy,
hi, Steve.
3 people. Yes, 648. Good to see you.
So
Old Man
nice.
Cometh is back. Hey, Hungry, we've been missing the Old Man Cometh, but he got his internet fixed. Yes.
Oh, good.
Hi, the Old Man Cometh.
And Emily.
Frozen Paradise. It's Hungry Boy.
No, God, what the hell was that? Jeez.
It's Ruby Rod, you know, from Fifth Element.
Oh, God, no, God.
And then, Hungry.
That's like.
On that note, I've got to go.
That's not Ruby Rod. That's like a gremlin from Gremlins, and Beavis had an unholy hybrid baby right there.
Yeah. I am Cornholio.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? The streets are flowing with the blood of the non-believers.
I think Dadman's going through some stuff right now.
Look at him.
Thoughts and prayers.
What the hell?
And JPRPH1 comes in. Good evening.
Hi, JPRPH1. I think it's John.
The band is going insane. Yes. Emily's leaving. She's scared.
It's not a recent development. You should know this.
Fire.
I love when they protested MTV when everybody got the panties on wide with the fire stuff. They're like, fire. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You know, when they couldn't keep saying fire because it magically everybody listened to them. So
yeah, God. Oh dear.
But yeah, it's all cool. Let's see.
They should have stopped watching because the animation was so bad. That's the only reason to stop watching.
Dude, you didn't watch it for it's like reading a Playboy for the articles.
Hey, some of us did that. They had great science fiction stories in there. They did. Honestly, there were some very good science fiction short stories in there. Some very important articles.
One simply does not watch Beavis and Butthead for the quality of animation. They look for the mindless juvenile humor. Gosh.
Can you translate that, please?
Hides behind the dragon. Basically, we watch it for the stupid juvenile comedy, the potty humor.
I haven't watched any of it, but my dad liked it.
You're still talking to a Korean and Mexican. I'm not reading you loud and clear.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Now I get you. Now I got it.
I got to do all these Chris Tucker role impersonations badly.
I actually really like Chris Tucker. I really do. And now you have afflicted me with an appreciation of Ruby Rod, but I have not been afflicted with an appreciation of your impression of Ruby Rod.
Oh. Paradise. Make it stop. Well, Tina can go to sleep during that, then she can sleep through anything. But
that's
hey,
right.
Wes Cagle said he read those types of magazines for the letters. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I believe that. But hey, well, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Let us. Shall we jump into some Where in the USA real quick early on?
Why not? Because
wow,
you know
that's
what?
really early. Sure.
Well,
Yeah,
sometimes Dadman gets really edgy if we get to too late, and then people got to drop out. He likes having the panel guests and everyone in the chat available for it. So yeah, I think that's a good idea for today. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not arguing for once. I'm just saying, like, wow, I'm surprised it
For once, you don't
didn't
argue
take
that
us over an hour to get going on it. I'm very argumentative. It's a problem. I
All
recognize
right. Well, here we go. Wes Cagle, your state is also, you called it, but they're one of the there were words, exactly. They're not words, they're pictures. But hey, here you go.
They're
New
picture
Jersey,
books.
Florida, and Texas.
that.
New Jersey,
I think
Florida,
in Texas this
Texas.
time.
All right, folks, I give you a headline. You've got 3 states. You tell me, where did this happen?
The question is, where was the cheesiest porn from in a magazine?
Well, you wouldn't have known. You're busy reading the damn science fiction articles.
That's true. That's true. And also the 1950s and 60s Playboys. I mean, really, they were glamour with like lacking clothes. There was really nothing nasty about the photos back then. But yeah,
there was a little bit of class still.
Yes, and they put a little bit of nylon over the camera lens to soften it out, and they had real lighting, like expensive lighting, Bucky. It was real. They were expensive photo shoots, but that's why the magazine sold so much. And also, I admire the canniness of Hugh Hefner, because if you actually look at the amount of pages with only words in the magazine versus the amount of photographs, not that many photographs in Playboy. Very smart.
Well, we are still on the thing of how we maybe half an hour before we actually do the first.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just
I'm having fun talking about Playboy.
All right.
We're listening mostly. It's a good time.
Penthouse was just nasty, though.
All right. Well, you're nasty. Anyway. All right. Yes, he thought they were nature magazines featuring beavers. Yeah, we love beavers. So, hey.
They smell weird.
Do they? I've never met a beaver.
You haven't?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, as animals, are they a little bit stanky?
I guess.
I've learned a lot about them, especially when I was vegan. Because they like to use the musk from beavers in a lot of stuff.
Ooh, musk.
Like a lot of perfumes and things like that.
Yeah.
And a little bit of musk goes a very long way. So what's the question, Dadman? What's the question?
I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I'm live out here on my phone, my backup device. Sorry about that.
How dare you?
You're not at home. You're in the Dadman Bat Cave, the alternate location.
No, he's at home right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm at home.
Hey.
He's just got his normal problems, not extra ones.
Yeah, it's my normal problems. I can't get the feed up on one side on my phone. I think my phone's being stupid, is what it really is. But hey, we do have 13 people here, so we're going to keep going. So, all right, that is weird. I actually got back to it in a weird way, but hey, all right, let's get caught up on the. You're a bad bear, yeah. What about Wally? Howdy, buddy Hepburn. How are you today?
Hi, buddy.
Musk, yeah.
Buddy.
Oh, good. You guys are killing me tonight.
I remember Musk. That's true.
Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, though. We got 11 people watching, 7 likes. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you can, folks. Appreciate y'all being here. Retweet the stream out. You guys are rocking and awesome. So now, what we have now is we have 3 states. What are our 3 states? So
It was New Jersey, Florida, and Texas.
Texas. All right. So we are going to go with those 3 states. I think Hungry just left. Hungry, damn it.
Give him a second.
Why no? You're supposed to stay tied to the chair. All right.
Did you want him to like just fart crazy on stream? No.
Yeah,
give him a second.
Just
please.
break when just let it out, let it all hang out. You know, it's live radio.
No,
TV.
we're not that close.
No, it's why it's a bunch of guys. Anyway. You're one of the guys now, Bucky. Yeah.
Rude. I was fondling my balls earlier. That is true.
Yeah, exactly. So hey,
I would like to specify I was fondling my yarn balls.
Yes.
My new ball of yarn. My husband's right here. He can attest that I don't have testicles.
Yeah. Well, Snorter Poop is going
He says he's straight.
Well, Snorter Poop is going to play the game once and crawl off to bed. So we got it. Is Hungry back yet? All right.
Sorry, guys.
Yes. He's been back for like 10 minutes. What are you talking about?
He comes in quietly. Just say, Old said his mom got him a Playboy for birthday because it had a Stephen King short story.
Playboy. I like that typo. Playboy. Oh, that's actually, that provides interesting imagery.
Exactly. Yeah, I bet it does. All right. All right, here we go. We are going back to New Jersey for West Cagle, Florida, Texas. Man flies to another state to attack another player over an online gaming dispute. Deputies say.
Whoa.
So man flies to blank to attack another player over an online gaming dispute. Deputies say.
See,
did this occur in New Jersey, Florida, or Texas?
This really depends on our definition of man, because see, legally that means anyone over either 18 or 21. But there are a lot of people who are 30 years old who are not quite men yet, right, Bucky?
Well, West Cagle is saying New Jersey.
Well, yeah, but
stereotype.
Well, no. See, the thing is he flew to the state that we're talking about, so he could have totally been from New Jersey, but I don't know. I feel I'm still feeling Texas.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot of online brats in Texas.
Online breasts?
Brats.
Brats.
B-R-A-T-S.
Okay, brats. Gotcha. Thank you. Sorry.
I feel like there's a lot of them in Texas. I don't know why.
There's some gaming brats with breasts too. You know that, don't you?
Oh yeah. I mean, how else are they going to make their money? Come on.
I was talking
there's
about
a reason that they've got half their oh yeah, I mean that's true. I was gonna say, there's a reason they've got half their forehead cut off just so they can get a better view of their bust. That's where the money comes from, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wild night.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Hungry?
Okay, I'm still trying, because I know how ornery people from New Jersey can be. But the thing is, if you challenge a Texan, I mean, why not just kick a rattlesnake in the face? Why not? What the hell? Don't piss off a Texan so much and say, what are you going to do? You're going to fly over here and kick my ass? The Texan will go out and buy a damn plane.
Mm-hmm.
That night.
Yeah, they will. All right. So what's your answer, Hungry?
This is really hard. So I'm going to do my equivalent of flipping a coin between Texas and Jersey. So I'm going to toss a container of medication, and whichever side lands is going to be okay. Backside is Jersey, appropriately enough. Front side is Texas.
Okay.
Backside, Jersey.
Okay. All right. So you say Jersey. Bucky says Florida. I forgot already. Texas. No, you said Texas. Steve says
Bucky
California. Snorter Poopa says Saskatchewan. Let's see.
I think Californians are too lazy to get into a plane and fly across state to kick someone's ass. I don't think it can be California.
New Jersey, living up to the stereotype. Florida for JPRPH1. Snorter Poopa says Texas. Let's see. No one messes with Texas. Online bratwurst. Keep it 100. Exactly. Balzette. As soon as I pop in, I hear breath. I thought I heard that too. I really thought I heard that too, but
It was Bucky's accent. I honestly heard Bratz. I did hear
Texas.
Bratz.
Yeah. So, all right. And oh, by the way, Steve asked, "How are you doing, hungry boy?"
Been better, but I've been a hell of a lot worse. Maddie's daddy, you know what I'm talking about. Been a hell of a lot worse, but I thank you for asking, and I hope that Maddie is doing wonderfully, and I hope that you are doing wonderfully as well. I really
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go with let's see. Oh, Bucky's still listening to us. So one may say don't mess with Texas, and I love that saying, but try telling that arsehole from Jersey.
Yeah, good point.
So lurking. Oh, hey, no problem. We like lurkers too. Steve said, let's say California for even asked the question. Texas because Buford gone and drive all across the country to get you. Exactly. And hey, Jess, welcome.
Hello, Jess. Good to see you.
Welcome tonight. Good to see you tonight. All right. So here we go. All right. Get ready for this one, folks. Hang on to your drawers, your pants, and your balls of yarn or whatever other balls you got.
And your banana hammocks.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So, all right.
I've returned.
Yes.
Guess who's back?
Bucky Barnes. But or tonight the new nickname. What was that?
Scruffy Bucky.
Scruffy Bucky. I like Scruffy Bucky. I like that.
Yay, we like Scruffy Bucky. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. I like that.
All right, folks, let's do this now. Let us go for the answer. You're going to love this one. All right?
I know I will because I'm right.
All right. You remember I said man flies to blank to attack another player? Well, I kind of shaded this headline a little bit. So,
what?
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit
So
of
you
everything.
cheated.
There's going to be a little bit of everything for everybody in this one with 15 of y'all
Oh,
here.
I like that. Oh, I like
Playboy?
that.
Get ready. No,
A banquet answer. A
I
buffet
can't show
answer.
Playboy on here. I'll lose the channel. Dang it. All right.
Oh,
New
I
Jersey.
heard Hard Rock.
Hold on. New Jersey man flies to Florida to attack another player over an online gaming dispute. Deputies say.
The game is called Texas.
No.
Bucky's disputing the fact that you kind of made it a smorgasbord when it was really a double-decker sandwich.
Hey, Sashi. Hey, Sashi. Hey,
Hi, Jess, and hi, Sashi.
good to see
It was
you tonight,
turkey and
Jess.
ham, but it did not
Yes.
include pastrami, right, Bucky?
Yes. Look at Wes Cagle. The flyer had to be from Jersey because, of course, he was. We got that. New Jersey man flies to Florida to attack
Well, I
another
guessed
player
that.
over an online gaming dispute.
I did
What?
guess that the guy was from New Jersey,
All right. Well, hey.
but I was thinking that he went to Texas, not.
Okay, well, Florida. Well, Fernandina Beach, Florida, an online gaming dispute made its way to the real world.
What game
Somebody
was it,
watch
though?
out for Emily and Tina now. An online gaming dispute made its way to the real world when a New Jersey man flew to Florida to attack another player with a hammer, authorities said.
A hammer?
A
Oh,
hammer.
that is very Jersey.
Well, look, we got
Yeah.
hammers flying around in our chats half the time, Hungry.
Yeah, that's true. Good joke. I like the wrench joke. That's good.
Yeah, it's like, hey. But the man's charged with attempted second-degree murder and armed burglary with a mask.
Holy crap!
According to the Nassau County court records.
Okay, but what game was it?
Was what is it?
What was the game?
Well,
Like,
we'll
there's
see.
some games where it's like, whoa, that is no
Well,
reaction.
hold on.
There's some games where it's like,
if you would listen, I do not want to hear about your 2-year-olds.
I do not listen well.
Youngster, you have got to settle down, Beavis. Settle down, Beavis.
Never.
Settle down.
Never.
Oh,
Stop.
God. I'm going to lose
Well,
it.
People like-
I quoted the sheriff. I just wanted to let you know this is a weird one. Nassau County Sheriff Bill Leeper said on Monday, some things you just can't make up. The attacker and the victim, another young man around the same age as him, had never met in real life, but they both played Arcade, a medieval fantasy, massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, that's an overreaction. Mario Kart, I'd be like, oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But
Well, the game's publisher announced in April that it would be shutting down world servers in Europe and North America, citing a declining number of active players. So he flew from Newark to Jacksonville last Thursday after telling his mother he was going to visit a friend that he had met while playing a video game. Officials didn't say how long he learned. They didn't say how he learned where the victim lives. Wow. Yeah, and then he bought a hammer at a local hardware store.
Yeah.
So
this Where in the World has been sponsored by NordVPN.
well,
You don't want some guy showing up
the thing is
with a hammer.
Well, then it gets
Find your
weirder.
IP address.
The weirder thing is that they left the door unlocked to the house.
Do people do that in Florida?
They shouldn't.
They really shouldn't. No.
They shouldn't. No.
Depending on the area, like I if I've gone outside in the day, I'll leave the side door unlocked. That's the door we use.
No.
You know, but like at night it's locked. If we haven't been anywhere, it's still locked.
So hey,
if we go anywhere, it's locked.
But that's it. It's that just
seems, Florida, yeah, you should totally.
There just seems a lot of weird stuff in that story. You know, Arcade, and then Bowsette said it's about to shut down too.
Oh, exactly. Hi Bowsette.
That's what the article said too. So
that was a triple layered chocolate cake slice of story right there, Dad.
Oh,
man. That one had many levels.
The guy cocaine, yeah. Yeah, the flyer had to be from Jersey because of course he was.
Yep.
Oh, you're funny. All right, so hey,
I did guess that part. To be fair,
of course he had
to fly to California.
Half a point. Of course, he had to fly to California to fight the other guy because those people in Cali are shady AF. Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
No, if it was California guy, he'd be driving the Tesla across the country to go mess with the guy in Florida.
No, he wouldn't. The Tesla can't make it across the country. You know this.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't. You know that. You know how unwitting Tesla people
Thank
are.
you, Snorter Poopus. No
That's
doors
true.
are in Florida. No doors are unlocked, and toilet seat is always down in Florida. Thank you. That's what it should be. So, just putting it up, crap. Anyway, or down. I don't know. I'm the opposite, but hey, it's really, really interesting. So the pic from the news has a ninja on the bottom left, and the dude is Asian. Yeah, it was an interesting article here that we got. Actually, I got it. This is just this week. So we have a really more up to date story for once. Not something from 7 years ago.
Well, on the bright side, my socks are coming along nicely.
Yay!
Yay!
Almost done with the toe. Very excited. Sorry, I am.
No, you're fine.
Barely here.
Barely here.
What do you mean?
You're doing great tonight, Bucks. You're doing great,
Yeah.
Struffo.
I'm doing something all right. I'm either bringing in the views or actively making your subscriber count go down.
That's what they used to say about money in advertising. You pay the money, you never know if it's actually working or not.
There you go.
So let's see. All right. We got another article coming up here. We've got, okay, Snorter Poopus, you have a great night's sleep. Bleach your brain.
Snorty.
Safely. Have a
Good
good
night,
night's
Snorty.
sleep. Good to see you, my friend. All right. So we are going to
Once again, we are not liable for any dreams.
Nightmares, on the other hand, yes. Dreams, no.
No, we're not liable for them. You chose to come and watch this before bed. That's on you. You should know better.
So Wes Cagle is saying that a nice pair of thick wool socks is fantastic. Michigan, Illinois, and Wisconsin is your choices tonight.
Oh, dear.
Folks.
Oh,
all right. All right. Animal control officers.
Our boots and our neighbor.
Okay. All right. Animal control officers struggle to capture elusive peacock. Animal control officers struggle to capture elusive peacock. Did this happen in Michigan, Illinois, or Wisconsin?
Well, I I don't think it was Michigan because I feel like I would have heard about that because that's pretty silly. Although we do have a zoo that has peacocks normally. They haven't been out because of the bird flu thing a couple years ago.
But would they be
But
allowed to
I don't know.
escape? With the peacocks,
Yes,
Peacocks kind of do what
yes,
they want
yes.
sometimes.
That is what it said. Elusive peacock, Putin's cat. Yes.
I'm going to say Illinois because I feel like they would be very irresponsible with their peacocks.
Okay. Jess might have something to say about that, but okay. So you're saying Illinois?
I stand by what I said.
I'm going to say Wisconsin just because I like the idea of Tom Connors having to chase down a peacock in the streets.
trying to lure a peacock over with some cheese curds.
Yeah.
It's just the idea of Tom who can barely get out of his chair trying to chase an ornery bird. Peacocks are ornery, by the way. They got a lot of attitude. A lot of attitude.
Yes. All right.
You can't dress like that and not have attitude.
I know.
Hey, I got to stop everything. We have Grace in class now added to this chat. Lady Mist is here.
Oh, Lady Mist.
Lady Mist.
She's coming in with Michigan. Good to see you tonight, Lady Mist.
We are way more responsible with our peacocks and peahens than that.
Yes. And Lady Mist, I do not know if you heard, but Ramblin' Canuck is planning on doing karaoke tomorrow night on Thursday. So I'll try to get
your Friday
about that on tonight. Yeah. No, Hungry's Friday. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's true on that other article. Yeah, they did. They had the door unlocked. It was crazy. So, but yeah. All right. So let's see. Where are we going again? Where are my tweets? Okay, there we go. Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin. You said Illinois, Bucky.
Yes, because I think that they are irresponsible.
Okay. Buddy says Michigan.
I want to imagine that the peacock got a taste of good cheese and escaped the zoo searching for cheese.
That is a good reason to leave.
Buddy says Michigan. Wes Cagle says Wisconsin. Putin's cat agrees with the Illini, Wisconsin. Peacock leakers. There you go. Michigan.
I mean, Red Letter Media is in Wisconsin too, so take that into account.
There is a lot. Yeah. I know they are.
The best thing about Illinois is that it has a border with Michigan.
Yeah. Jess said when she was younger, Girl Scout trip to St. Louis, spent the night in the zoo. Peacock got out of his enclosure inside the zoo. Thankfully, we were sleeping on the second level. Damn, you make it sound like a cassowary. You know?
Oh no, they're not as bad as a cassowary, but
yeah,
the
but
sound
I
they make is
wouldn't
worse.
be afraid of them. But anyway, okay. Are y'all ready for the answer?
Birds can be brutal.
Yeah, they're basically just dinosaurs that pretended they're not dinosaurs.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're just in camouflage and disguise. They're still the same bastards that were eating our proto ancestors when they could catch us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. Here we go. Here's your answer, folks. All answers in. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Animal control officers in Michigan are struggling to capture an elusive peacock that has been on loose for at least 2 days. Saginaw Township. A student discovered
Give me a sec.
The peacock on Monday as he was driving to high school in Saginaw. Y'all still in school on June 4th? Dang, that's late.
Really?
We're already out. Yeah.
That's fairly north. Oh yeah, we'll be. I mean, I was homeschooled, so we were always doing school. But it depends on how many snow days you have, because they make that up in the summer.
Yes.
Well, the student decided to bring the peacock with him to school and to try to find the owner, but the peacock got away. So they captured it on Tuesday morning, escaped again, and it escaped the officers again, leaving them with scratches and a tree climbing experience we may need to train on in the future. Oh my God.
Nice.
I love
My father-in-law caught roadrunners.
Hey.
Oh, they are.
He was a kid.
Now
the cartoons do not lie.
Hey,
the cartoons
this
do not
is
lie.
how bad. Not only do they have to have tree climbing lessons, they're now seeking donations to buy a $150 animal capture net. So
yeah, you know what? Throw a net over those ornery bastards. You know, why not?
Yeah, well, that goes.
Yeah.
What you gotta do is just get somebody who's really good with a blow dart.
I was about to say, The dart gun, Bucky. Exactly. If you pull too much attitude, you get the dart. You can't complain afterwards.
Yup. Don't tell my husband that, please.
Yeah.
It's too sound of advice.
Yeah.
And yet, there's only one reason I would not fire a dart at a bird like a peacock. It's just because their bodies are very delicate and, the bones are very light. But trust me, I always
That's what they get for being birds.
That's what they get for being birds.
That's just bad evolution design. Get with the program.
I mean, if your bones are going to be, you're going to keep the light bones, keep the power of flight. I mean, I know they can get into a tree just like the turkeys here. Believe it or not, the turkeys here can get 20 feet high. But
yeah, that's the thing. They can technically fly is kind of what it is. Like not properly.
Yeah.
But
if you're going to have light bones and then say, "Oh, please don't hurt me," you need to at least be able to make it to the next city. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go with Florida, California. We're going to do one, and then I'm going to share a couple of interesting stories I find.
You said
Florida, California, and New York.
Florida, California, 50-50. Okay, so it's not New York.
Florida, California, New York. All right, there's your choices. Here's your headline, folks. Magnet fisher catches safe full of soggy $100 bills, he says.
What the hell's a magnet fisher? Is that a bird?
Oh, they put a really strong magnet on a really sturdy rope and then just drop it in.
Oh, so it's like the people who are using the metal detectors on the beach, but they're going aquatic.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent description. Thank you, Bucky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would say New York because
not magnet fisher, not magnet fisher, but magnet fisher.
I'm gonna say New York because of the mob.
Okay.
See, that's interesting logic, Bucky. By that same logic, I'm choosing Florida because of all the drug boats that probably have gone under, and people think I might be able to catch them.
That is smart. That's smart.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we JPR PH1 says New York.
Wait, no, California, because that I think they also had. Yeah, I'm saying California. I don't know.
I think you're right, but I have
all the above.
Yeah, all the above. Well, I mean, let's face it.
No, that's not an option. Come on.
They might be able to find, a ring or some jewelry on a decaying mob boss's body.
There are actually cases where people have found like body parts.
Yep.
That would be a fun hobby. You know what? Never mind. I'm good.
It happens in Sydney Harbor too. Trust me.
You guys.
All right. But I remembered where Alcatraz is, so I'm saying.
Lucky, make up your
California.
mind. Did you say California or Florida?
California, because of Alcatraz.
All right. All right. Thank you.
No.
Oh, gosh. Where's Lisa? I need to cheat off Lisa to get any right.
I know.
Hey, it's up to y'all. Y'all see her in other chats. Tell her to get over here on Wednesday.
I love the fact the chat's got a big spread here, Dad, man.
Hey,
I love that.
I've just got to say to West Cagle, peer pressure. All your friends, neighbors.
Are we getting back to Playboy already?
Here every Wednesday and Friday. Okay, 10:00. And when we're really hyped up, we may do it more often, but who knows? But yeah,
no, this is a secret meeting.
Although
all those who have come have joined a cult. Too bad. No take backsies.
West Cagle, I guess West Cagle, what you could do is take my tweet, retweet it, and tag her on it. But that'd be too funny. Okay, criminals are not trying to go sleep with a safe. Okay, all right, here we go. New York magnet fisher catches safe full of $700 bills.
I'm bummed out, but I'm happy, Bucky.
Yeah.
He found a safe with a bunch of money in it.
He used a powerful magnet to fish all manner of junk from New York City waterways, but he says the stacks of $100 bills he pulled from a safe were something else entirely. His girlfriend named Barbie was recording last Friday as he pulled a slimy safe out of a lake in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park.
Oh, Flushing.
Yeah, famous as a location of 1939 and 1964 World's Fairs, and extracted bags of waterlogged, gunk-covered Benjamins from inside it. Oh, that's money, Kane said in the video of the discovery. Oh, it is. Stacks of bills, dude. Oh, my God, his girlfriend says.
You know what they need to do?
What?
They've got to launder that money now.
Ah!
I'm getting a whole applause. I love it.
Man,
Yeah, no, that was a great joke.
Yeah,
That was a great joke.
just stick it in for the rent cycle. All right. The couple estimates the safe contained as much as $100,000, though the bills are partly decomposed and stuck together.
Oh.
The bills feature 3D security ribbon that indicates recent vintage.
Oh.
But the safe bore no clues to a rightful owner. Of course, they called police to report the discovery and were told there was no evidence of a crime. So I guess the thing is, can you actually? They said they gave it to us as, I guess you call it, finders keepers thing.
Mm-hmm. Salvage.
They said that the New York NYPD said the value and authenticity of the alleged currency could not be determined due to its severely disintegrated condition. So now really the thing comes down, can they actually restore it and actually make it no,
you can't modify it.
It does not say that. It said that they have it. I think the closest thing it says is the security on it looks like it could be I've covered. Let's see. Yeah, this 3D security ribbon indicates a recent vintage, so not necessarily any age.
I'm with Wes Cagle. I mean, my God, can you imagine if those were bills from the 30s or even the 20s? The collector's value. Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah. But hey, that's where we got with that story. So we're going to change up the game a little bit, because I actually a couple stories in here that I wanted to hit a little bit that were good. We'll read through it and see what y'all want to have some fun with it. Okay.
Woo!
We got Buddy Hepburn. We got our baseball fan here. All right.
Mm-hmm. Buddy.
All right. Everybody heard about what happened with the Philadelphia Phillies recently, and they had
totally. Am I right? Crazy.
Yeah, they had dollars.
I listen to baseball every week, Scruffy Bucky. You know I'm a huge baseball
fan.
Yeah,
you and me, baseball. We're baseball bros. Man,
you never know what's.
If there's one thing I know, it's baseball.
They might be able to pull it apart.
Love the teams.
No,
it's like we love all the Star
She's just
Wars.
being too sarcastic tonight. I don't know. We're one step away from Biloxi tonight. I'm always scary, Emily. I can't help it. So if you see me, it's even worse. But hey, all right. The Philadelphia Phillies were famous for their dollar dog nights, dollar hot dogs and all. Well, they disbanded it because people were using them as weapons, throwing them around the ballpark and all. Yeah. Hey, sure.
Hey, it's better than a hammer.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I was worried about hammers earlier. That first story.
These people are getting all upset getting hit with a ketchup-covered wiener.
I mean, to be honest, when I was living and working in the United States, I heard about Dollar Dog Night on the radio, and I thought, oh, that's lovely. So, of course, it has to go bye-bye, right? Because a couple of dumbasses.
Apparently, it's more than a couple dumbasses. I think Buddy
Really?
might have known about it. I think the whole stadium and lots of people were doing it.
What?
It became a big thing.
No, it was like
maybe
a hot
they weren't
dog
very good hot dogs.
Yeah.
It was like a hot dog mob riot?
Yeah, it was like
again. There are worse weapons.
Well, let's start. We'll talk about that a little bit, but we're going to start with a story from 50 years ago here. Okay?
I'm like Joey Tribbiani. You do not throw the food you pay for.
Oh no, I agree.
Emily said City Field, New York City still has Dollar Dog Night. Oh, that's cool.
Good.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, Emily.
Getting hit with a wet wiener doesn't seem like fun. Nope.
Well, yeah, but it sounds a lot better than a hammer.
You can hit me with a furry beaver.
Or arguably a dry wiener.
But I don't want a wet wiener, no. Furry beavers are okay. What, Hungry? Did we lose you?
No, I was just laughing at your joke.
Oh, Emily. Yeah, thanks. Emily played baseball for years. Yay!
Good for
All
you.
right, well, here we go with this one. This one is actually powder kegs. 50 years ago, 10-cent beers helped turn Cleveland. Cleveland, go say it, Phillies, everybody hits, woohoo.
All right, this explains Drew Carey now.
Oh, well, hey,
right,
Emily knows her way around baseball. All right.
Yeah.
So
Right
that's
on,
not Drew
Emily.
Carey, but the Texas Rangers, Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland. You know all about Cleveland, right? Hungry.
I know about Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, it's not really greatest reputations, but beer flowed, and this from AP on June 4th. Beer flowed and a little blood and bruises followed. There was some baseball played in between. On a warm spring night along Lake Erie 5 decades ago, a well-intended promotion meant to attract fans for the perpetually lousy Cleveland Indians turned ugly and triggered a booze-fueled riot now known as one of the most notorious events in American sport history. On Tuesday, 10-cent beer night turns 50.
Wow.
Cheers, burp.
So wait a minute. So people are so upset about the performance of their local team that they went ape shit and they decided to riot.
No, I don't think it had anything to do with performance. I think it was a legalized. Oh, you've not heard about Disco Demolition Night, have you?
Oh God, no.
Okay, well, folks, we've got a topic for tonight. Buddy Hepburn and Emily West Cagle, sit back. We're going to have some baseball tonight, folks. All right. So listen, Hungry, in America, it doesn't matter. You could have the best team. Look at Philadelphia.
That would be about 81 cents today. So pretty cheap.
Listen, some of the best teams have some of the worst fans that do the craziest things for no reason, especially when you put beer in front of them. So, hey, look, like Wes Cagle said right here, are you surprised that Philly fans use the hot dogs as weapons? These are the same fans that throw batteries at Santa Claus.
What? No, Cagle.
Santa know what he did.
He's not kidding.
What?
He's not kidding, Hungry.
Batteries at Santa?
Yes.
Holy crap, I'm glad I live here. I mean,
I'm not sure if you did, Jess. I'm not sure if you did.
Holy crap. Batteries?
Yeah.
Oh, even a double A, man. That hits you in the eye socket. Yeah. No.
Well, let's see. A game that began with a handful of fans tipsy on cheap beers running across the outfield grass. Yes, some naked. Yes, some naked.
I mean, you might as well at that point.
The nakedness I have no problem with, but dude,
depends on the person.
Go full screen. Sorry, Chad. I can't read what you said. I can't read this. Oh my God.
I'll read it to you, but hey, during the scary ninth inning, Texas manager Billy Martin never wanted to back down from a fight, turned to his players in the dugout and told them to grab bats before leading a charge on the municipal stadium field into mayhem. This is new to me. I never knew about this. I was 4 years old. Actually, I was 3 years and 4 days short of 4.
This is like the Blues Brothers, except with baseball. This is insane.
Exactly. Why not batteries? It's Philadelphia. That's, I mean, it's some naked. Yes.
My thing is you know, as a parent, the amount of Christmas presents I get that do not have the batteries involved for my kids, and then they're real mad, and it's like, well, sorry, the store's closed because it's Christmas. It makes sense to throw batteries at Santa. I'm just saying. I agree.
Now I get the joke. I remember that, Scruffy. I remember that. It's like as a little kid, the look on your face, and you check the box, and if it said batteries not included, you think, oh, please God, let the adults be responsible. Let there be another little present with batteries inside.
Well, here we go. Let's continue with the story. I could just see him charging with the bats onto the field in the mayhem. Looking back, it's hard to imagine that anyone thought it would be a good idea to sell beers for just a dime, but it was a different world then. Maybe not innocent, but certainly naive. By the time the Rangers escaped to their clubhouse with a win via forfeit, there you go. After surviving hundreds of fans storming the field as the Indians were rallying, it became apparent this was a big mistake. So it kind of fit in for the time, said former manager Mike Hargrove, who was a 24-year-old rookie first baseman with the Rangers. They had Disco Demolition Night in Chicago, and to me it was almost a sign of what was to come 50 years later with all that's going on in the world right now.
What the hell is Disco Demolition?
I will show you. I will play video.
Okay. It sounds like a good time to me.
I will play video. Yeah, Putin's cat. Who carries batteries? Exactly, except people in Philadelphia throwing them at Santa.
Oh, no, that happened in Philadelphia.
Sydney. Philadelphia is a stadium that also used to have a gel in it, a cord in it to rain people.
Wow. But no, I had friends.
He's still stuck on naked.
I mean, honestly, and I don't want to scare you off, Australia, Scruffy Blexy, but you know,
No, a lot of things already have. You can't do more.
some of the guys at my Catholic school, they used to like take a triple sock, you know, a sock and a sock and a sock, and yeah, they take the big batteries and they put 6 of those in there.
Nice.
Yeah, because you know what? You can't carry a knife in this country, but you can carry batteries.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
You gotta get creative.
Well, listen, this is what made it even better. Okay,
adapt, overcome.
Nothing like having a promotion like this with 2 teams that hate each other, because even before the first keg was tapped or 10-ounce beer poured, there was already tensions between the Rangers and the Indians. A week earlier,
oh yeah, no, that's a bad idea.
The team had brawled in Texas, where Ranger fans pelted the Indians players with debris. So after the skirmish, Martin lit a proverbial match when asked if he feared retribution on an upcoming trip to Cleveland. Because listen, Cleveland was that bad. They don't have enough fans there to worry about, he quipped.
Oh.
So the comment didn't sit well back in Cleveland, where civic pride runs deeper than the Cuyahoga River. Passionate fans aren't averse to quaffing a brew or two while watching. That's also why you have dime beer, is to get fans in the stadium. In the week leading up to 10-cent beer night, there was a local host fanned the flames by vowing revenge against the Rangers. Martin was booed when he presented the lineup card. Hargrove sensed trouble long before being pelted with dozens of hot dogs thrown from the stands. Barely dodged it by a wine bottle. About the second, and they got hot dogs early in the game too. There.
Well, yeah, you get your hot dogs before the game starts.
Yeah, about second inning, the fans started running back and forth across the outfield from the left field bullpen to the right field bullpen. It started out with a couple of people doing it, and it was fun. Then it was a whole bunch. So the guy Jack Barno, Upper Deck, went to the game with high school buddies, could see things escalating. He said when people were streaking across the field and the cops were chasing them, they were laughing like, "You can't catch me." There was a handful of cops on the other side with billy clubs. When they came over that fence, they met them with a couple whacks and dragged them off. Good old days of police work.
70s, baby. 70s are tough.
Problems percolate around the giant ballpark, with long lines making their wait too long to get a refill. That's another problem.
Oh, yeah.
Fans, some of them college kids home for summer break, chased off concession workers manning the beer truck set up behind the center field wall. The beer.
Why has this not been a movie? This is a movie.
The beer was now free. Stadium security was outnumbered, overwhelmed by the crowd of 25,134, the season's second largest. Still, it was mostly good-natured fun. A woman ran onto the field and tried to kiss umpire Nestor Chilak. A father and son mooned at the crowd. All right. Then came the ninth, and a scene from a low-budget horror film. Oh, this was for you and Atwood, Hungry.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that.
Trailing 5-3, the Indians scored twice to tie it. Had runners on when a fan scaled the outfield wall. Oh, God, they could have won the game. Sprinted it towards the Rangers right fielder, Jeff Burrows, and tried to steal the player's cap. In the dugout, Martin screamed for his players to follow him. Hargrove headed to right to assist Burrows, but at that point had been surrounded. The Indians burst from the dugout to help the Rangers.
This is insane.
Some great big guy took Jeff's hat, and I was one of the first ones to get there. I tackled him and knocked him down, and it took like 3 cops to handcuff him. Thank goodness he was on the ground. I took off, or else. The rest is something of a hazy blur. Hargrove remembers nothing about the game other than the inning. We were in trouble. They had runners on, and it looked like they were getting ready to score it and go ahead, and then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose.
Wow. Hell hadn't broken loose before that point?
No.
Well, while most players escaped major harm, Indians pitcher Tom Helgendorf's head was split open by a chair thrown from the stands.
I'm
sorry for him. As fights broke out on the field.
I can't laugh at that.
But dude, I'm picturing all the fights. Wait till you see Disco Demolition. I have got to show you Disco Demolition. Oh man. So Hargrove said he didn't remember being scared. He doesn't remember feeling like I was threatened. Didn't feel that.
He was also drunk.
We got to the clubhouse, looking back out there, what went on and could have gone on. Then I got a little shaky. While the night was another blow to the city of Cleveland's already battered image, Clevelanders mostly shrugged. Today, the ugly event is commemorated with throwback T-shirts marking the night beer, blood, and baseball mixed. The rest of the country's outraged. The Indians held another beer night a month later. And that's what you do to get fans into
That's Ohio for you.
Very, very bad football baseball team. 10-cent beer, so. Oh,
10-cent
Buddy said the
beers.
Cuyahoga River isn't the best example since it's known for periodic catching fire from
Oh,
pollution.
buddy, no.
Hey.
Yeah,
We all have our problems.
Is that true?
Yeah, West Cagle agreed. Yeah, I've heard about that. It catch fire. Yeah.
It's something that happens sometimes.
I'm feeling so much better about my country now.
Yeah, you should.
The spiders and snakes are nothing. It's the humans at the 10-cent beer and hot dog.
Exactly. 10-cent beer. That's what happens.
There's a reason why we are the apex predator, Scruffy Bluxy. Top of the food chain, Ma.
Hell yeah.
We're the most dangerous animals on Earth.
Gotta play the long game.
I'm just so shocked.
What the hell, Jess?
I had no idea that anything like this happened in the United States.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the funny thing is, all the Americans call
Comic
us.
Relief Crusader.
Hey, good to see you, man. Everyone in America calls us convicts, and it's just like you guys are convicts who ain't been caught yet.
I am exist. Hi, Dadman. Hey, Comic Relief Crusader.
We're the criminals that fought back.
Australia? Lost?
No,
Australia.
Americans.
You guys
Australia just went, yes, mommy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
you go.
much. But you guys made me laugh too hard. I'll be right back. I gotta pee because you made me laugh too hard.
Damn,
Too much
dude.
coffee. Oh God.
Well, quit drinking coffee. I mean, you see, this would all be settled if you had the pee chair like hungry, like Stunning and I want to do.
Hey, Dadman
You could sit there and
Bingo!
scream and just pee, you know?
Dadman Bingo!
There you go. Bowsat, you have a good evening. Good
Good
see
night,
you.
Bowsat.
We are going to definitely show something. Well, I am going to show some of the video from the Disco Demolition Night. Not with the audio, but hey, yeah, just get the NASA pants. Exactly. His bladder was loosened. Yes. P-tube. All right, there you go.
YouTube sounds better.
I like P-tube, yeah.
You mean awful, but like
Hey,
sounds
but
closer to
still,
YouTube.
it would be settled. Then his little weak bladder could just sit there and take care of his business, and we wouldn't have to stop and wait for him.
I don't want to talk to him while he's peeing.
Well, you wouldn't
I don't
know
feel
it.
like we're that close.
You wouldn't know it because that's the beauty of it. Somebody can just do
Yeah,
something.
well, the
you
thing
don't
is,
know.
at that point, just anytime we're talking, my brain would go, is he peeing right now? And that's a little weird. I mean, to
Now
be
we
fair,
got a-
that
now we
technically
got a
could
butt.
be a thought process now.
No, well, I don't know. This could get weirder. We got a butt now in the conversation, so.
But
Oh gosh.
classic.
Well, I'm going to actually read
Big
this.
fan.
Jess sent this one to us. It's 90 seconds of pure joy behind Seattle's hot dogs from heaven. All right, let me bring this over.
Keep talking.
Dude,
No,
damn,
you're not
dude.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Can't tell me what's good.
Imagine much worse on some streams. Yeah, exactly.
My lungs hurt.
Yeah, West Coast said you need to keep a bottle by the computer for those emergency situations. Yes.
Yeah.
90 seconds of
Right.
pure joy behind Seattle's hot dogs from heaven. So what they do, it sounds like what part of the in-game entertainment. They've deployed fresh franks from the upper level to fans during their last homestand. Making the moment sweeter was that they played "Heaven Is a Place on Earth" by Belinda Carlisle. Such a feel-good song for an immersive moment for fans below. 90 seconds of pure joy. So they
So wait, they were real quick. They were getting hit by hot dogs.
no, they were donating.
No?
They're giving them to the fans. So because it was a birthday last season. Hemplers, which was a partner of the Marlins, wanted a spectacle type feature to run at the ballpark, and then they came up with this. Basically, they parachuted in the hot dogs from the upper deck after the seventh inning.
Okay,
See, like-
so basically, while wieners are falling from the sky, the
It's raining, man. Hallelujah.
no, it's
raining, man.
ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?
No, I
Well,
saw
you're
that.
getting rained down on by hot dogs.
Well, that's why I was singing It's Raining Men with the Wieners. So, hey, divine dogs. There you go. You okay, hungry?
I'm
No.
recovering. But I
Okay.
mean, it's just that the reason this is so funny is because there is no indication that any of this is untrue.
There's surprisingly quite a bit of physics goes into parachuting, too. They said the team tested several different parachutes based on size, material, throwing trajectory, and attachment to the dogs. They settled on a 36-inch parachute that has a single strap that attaches to the hot dog bag by carabiner. So they're delivered fresh. The Mariners reached out to the concessions team in advance. They began preparing the hot dogs in the fifth inning. Then they had 2 innings to begin attaching the Franks to the parachute before tossing them over the side of the 300 level.
Coming soon to DoorDash.
Yeah, we haven't seen any team in any sport dropping food by parachute, but have already had other teams reach out to get more information that would like to borrow the concept. So we think we've got a classic in-game element in our hands already, but have big dreams of continuing to elevate hot dogs from heaven. So that is what happens here. Hungry?
Wow.
And she's eating.
Thank you, Jess, for sharing that one.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you very much. I don't know if my lungs are going to handle hearing about this disco destruction thing.
No, tell me about discos.
Discos were horrible. I had to actually attend
Oh,
one as
like
a child.
that, like that scene in Airplane where the lady and the guy are dancing and then he
that
gets
was
stabbed.
accurate. That was actually accurate.
I'm not surprised.
Because the thing is, sometimes with good comedy, and Dadman knows what I'm talking about because we talked about Police Academy.
Good comedy has some truth to it.
Right, you got to get it right, otherwise it's not funny. If you do it too cheap, the joke isn't funny. And I remember a very unfortunate night at a disco when the babysitter was not available, so I had to tag along. And so disco. I mean, look, there are certain things that if you're under the age of 10, you really don't need to see adults doing. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You see some guy who's glassy eyed and he's got enough hair showing on his chest that you could knit a sweater out of it, Bucks. The gold is glinting from beneath the hairs, but you can't really see the necklace properly.
Yup. My husband's about that hairy. Big fan.
And you can smell the guy's Aqua Velva. That's a 1970s and 60s.
Oh yeah, no, my grandpa is still big fan of Aqua Velva.
Right, so you know what it smells like, right? But if they're splashing it on versus patting it on, and people were still smoking in the clubs back then. So you got the combination of like the cheapest cigarettes, 1 or 2 cigars, cheap perfume, nice perfume, Aqua Velva, which will cut through everything. You know that. It'll just cut through all that stench. And you see this guy coming over
gasoline, trying
to flirt with your mother at the disco. And you're just thinking, oh my God, this is a bad Scooby-Doo episode right here.
Right.
And please
gone wrong.
Please do not let the male parental unit see this happening, because I don't want to see the after effect of what happens.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's see, we still got 12 of y'all. I hadn't lost everybody yet. But Disco Demolition Night happened in 1979 at Comiskey Field on the south side of Chicago. That not Wrigley Field, but at Comiskey. It was part of a baseball promotion that went wild. Yeah, exactly. So it's
disco and baseball. That's a great combination.
Oh yeah.
but yeah,
What could go wrong?
yeah, what could go wrong? Exactly. So let's see. The and actually PBS had a documentary about the war on disco overall, but this
That sounds
the
really interesting, actually.
here's what the thing was. It was south side of Chicago. The idea was to gather a bunch of disco records, put them in a crate, blow them to smithereens in between games of a doubleheader between the Chicago White Sox, Detroit Tigers at Comiskey Park. What could go wrong? Well, that was the thinking. Such it was behind that 1979 radio promotion went predictably and horribly awry. It's a spectacle of writers, mostly young men, storming the field in Chicago. It basically, you had 77 Saturday Night Fever, all this other stuff, Studio 54.
Although disco was already dying by that point. Disco was starting to die at that point.
Well, it was still one of the things. So it was.
I was going to say disco never dies, but I think that's rock and roll.
Well, see, an airplane that had the scene where disco lives forever, and then they get knocked off the air. You remember when the plane was flying so low? But yeah, it was so basically, about White Sox crowds. White Sox officials hoped for a crowd of 20,000, about 5,000 more than usual. Instead, they got at least 50,000 fans, including tens of thousands of this guy, anti-disco radio guy Steve Dahl. So the radio
imagine having that as
also
title.
We had 10-cent beer night before. Well, in this case, the radio station was 97.9, so admission was discounted to 98 cents.
Wow!
For attendees who turned in a disco record between games, and he was supposed to destroy the collected vinyl in an explosion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So let's. I'm going to try to play within the.
Wait a second. They're exploding vinyl records. Does this asshole not know what the word shrapnel means?
Apparently not.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
Also, that's just so rude.
This is the guy here.
That was good.
This is the guy here. Who's the radio guy, the radio host.
He looks like a douchebag.
Yeah.
He looks like he would be anti-disco because he used to be pro-disco, and then a girl turned him down.
He also
at a disco.
Wow, we got Biloxi for sure tonight.
I hate to say this, Scruffy Biloxi, but he also looks like 80% of the comic book guys on YouTube.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm pretty sure they're also anti-disco because they got turned down at a disco.
Oh, God. And honestly,
you have no proof that I'm wrong. Just saying.
No, I have proof that you're right because honestly, Biloxi, in the 70s, there was so many drugs going on, so much booze, and the sexual liberation had just happened. If you got turned down at a disco, you had to look like Danny DeVito. Okay,
wow.
That's who got.
I don't know. Danny DeVito is really popular.
You know what I mean, though.
Oh man, I don't
well, that's the thing. If even Danny DeVito can get a date, what's that say about you?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Turned away at Studio 54, but that's a good point.
You're right, but disco is pretty cool. It can be fun. That's why I do Staying Alive.
I will say this for disco: it was good for the outfits that the women were wearing. I will say that.
Women in outfits are usually a good thing.
Pardon? What? Pardon?
I said women in outfits are usually a good thing.
You know how I am about
as far as, just as far as different fashion trends and stuff. Like through the years, men have basically been some version of the suit. There's been some variation, but the women's fashion has changed a lot more. And I think it's very fascinating and really cool to look at.
Well, Buddy does say he does come off like a mom's basement dweller guy in the documentary. So, all right.
Totally.
And to back you up, Bucky, there's one situation where that got a little bit better, and that's when the Latin culture of the United States invented the zoot suit, and that was an amazing.
Hungry, do you want to see this or not?
Yes.
All right. You ready? All right.
Why didn't you ask me?
Because
he knew the answer.
yeah, you do what
Rude.
I say. So there you go. All right. So we got. Let's see. We bring up here. I'm going to try to. I did not do that on purpose. She must have did it to herself.
I did.
Yeah. So here we go.
I found the button.
I found the button.
So let's see. Yeah, so you got some media on the field. This is that doll guy here.
Oh, no, no, I'm not taking
Look at that.
seriously.
They're real. We're making sure this is transformative and everything. But see the explosions? Boom, boom.
Holy
boom,
smokes!
boom,
They're a shrapnel. They're a shrapnel.
Yeah, people got injured. I'm just gonna make that assumption.
Not in that part of it. Now this might be where they did.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even disbelieve this. Oh,
this wasn't even Denson Bill. It's Disco Demolition Night, dude. Fires on the field. This is why the second game was initially forfeited, because they did so much damage to the field. You know.
What else could you expect, though?
Yeah. But no, it's there. It was so bad, even Harry Carey, who was their announcer and stuff, actually was getting on the air and pleading for people to calm and everything else. So, but yeah, there's your Disco Demolition Night, Hungry. It happened.
But then also, that there's a lot of punks
they were half naked
that took their parents.
And West Cagle was not New Jersey. It was not New Jersey. It was the south side of Chicago.
That's so true, Bucky.
Like, it wasn't even their stuff.
Hey, Comic Relief Crusader's okay with it.
Yeah.
That'd be like me going to some kind of whatever, and we're get rid of your CDs and get a discount, and then I just take my dad's huge collection that he's been collecting for freaking 50 years.
Mm.
And just destroy these so I can get cheap beer. Woo!
Yeah.
Like,
cheap beer. Okay, that's a justification.
So Bud said, let's set records on fire in the seats. Yes, exactly. But see, they did so much damage to the field they couldn't play the second game, so it was a forfeit. But they changed it a bit later, so to do that. So they should have been throwing batteries when they stormed the field. Yeah, They were half naked. I don't know if they were fully naked, but hey. All right.
Wow.
So, that's it. Well, we got 2 baseball promotions in this that were bad promotions. So, folks.
Yeah, but that's still better than a cricket story. Anything's better than a cricket
Anything's
story.
better than a cricket
You want me to come up with a cricket story?
No.
I've got a cricket story.
Please.
Yeah. A cricket. In the summer, we get crickets, and one got into our laundry, and I didn't know that until I was putting laundry into the dryer from the washer, and like a half-destroyed cricket came out, and it was very large, and I almost screamed.
Oh no! See, no, I don't mind real crickets. I'm talking about the crappy ass, boring as hell, takes 5 days to finish a game.
I thought she was going to talk about. Cricket, the scrapbooking machine thing.
Oh, my mom's got one of those. They're kind of neat.
Yeah. Well, I will.
That was a pain in the butt though too.
10-cent beer tonight was worse. Yeah, I bet. If we had pictures and photos, I am going to close with a story though that's kind of sad and a bit odd.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. I love the color.
Talk in progress.
Oh, I like it.
Very, very nice.
Oh,
Big
you know
fan.
what? If you have any left and enough to make a beanie, that would make a great little knitted beanie.
Yeah.
Oh, it would. It's striped differently though, so that's always fun and interesting.
We are going with one more baseball story. This one is, Comic Relief Crusader says, cricket, most boring sport on our earth next to golf and tennis. Yes. All right, we got one more baseball story.
I'll make an argument for tennis. The skirts are nice.
Yes.
Naked tennis would be better, but hey, anyway.
And also sometimes
too many bouncing balls.
See, the thing is with tennis, you also get guys like, Dadman will remember this name, Tom McEnroe, and he can make things very interesting.
Yeah.
I
like John McEnroe. He kept it interesting.
Yeah. And Serena Williams, yes.
Yeah. But a lot of people didn't like his attitude. But hey, this one is Buddy. I think Buddy is aware of this one. But Birmingham Southern is a Division III team. They made the Division III College World Series, yet on the day they lost the opener of the World Series 7-5 on the same day that the college itself closed.
I don't understand that.
The close,
Is that the Alabama?
The college shut down. Yes, Birmingham.
Yeah, I heard about that on the radio like a month or two ago.
Birmingham Southern, they're closing down the college, and yet the team is still playing, and they made the College World Series at that level. So, but they made it. But on the actual first game of the World Series, they lost 7-5. The same day that the private liberal arts school officially closed its door after more than 160 years. They fell behind 7-0 in the fifth inning to Salve Regina, but fought back in style befitting the odds-defying season. 4 runs in the seventh, pulled within 2, threatening in the eighth and ninth, but couldn't come up with the clutch hit. So they basically got the loss of the double elimination tournament means they must win Saturday. So I'm not sure how this worked out, but hey, it's one of those kind of sad stories. These guys worked really hard, and the school closes. So, no,
I'm sorry.
Baseball did not save the college. The college closed on the day. Actually, there have been schools that shut programs down. University of Alabama Birmingham shut down its football programs a number of years ago, just to reopen it about 2 or 3 years later. So, but in this case, the school completely closed.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. But hey, good for them. It's a good story for those guys. So, all right. Well, folks, on that note, we are going to have a shorter than usual Squirrel stream tonight. I've got work to do tomorrow. I've got a thing. We did this stream earlier with Daisy Blossom. Thank you for everybody that was here for that.
I'm just too much, and he's intimidated by me at this point. I understand. I think everyone does. It's okay. We forgive you.
It's the glasses. It's the glasses, Bucky. The glass.
Okay, folks. The rebellion has started. Either what do we do with these two people? So listen to the laugh.
I'm gonna start throwing wieners at you.
Throw your wieners at me. Yeah,
I pass you a 10-cent beer, but you don't drink.
Yeah. I know, CRC, but join us on Friday. We usually go later on Friday. The Wednesday night streams, I think really tonight, because I came right off of the Ghostbusters into this stream. It's normally this is the only stream I do on Wednesday night, but tonight it's a double shift. But we like this 10 o'clock time frame, so let other people know about it, and love to have y'all here and make this grow this Wednesday night gathering together with a lot more people with that. But hey, it's fun. We had
a 10-cent beer for everybody for every person that you bring.
Yay, exactly.
But no disco
Dead
balls.
man's paying.
Yeah, whatever.
No disco balls.
Common Relief says I should study some Starinko stuff.
No balls.
Yes.
Snowballs or no balls, but hey.
No balls.
All right.
Darn balls.
Okay.
I'll bring the balls then. Never mind. I'll bring
balls.
them. I've got so many.
Balls. That works. Well, folks.
So many yarn balls.
All right, we do not have many scheduled streams coming up, except for Friday will be another late night with Dadman at 10 o'clock on Friday. Tomorrow night I'll be over Rambling Canucks, so watch me on Twitter for that. Hope y'all can join us for that. But some of the things that we do have coming, a lot of impromptu streams coming up. July is in progress. Planning is underway for things in July. Maybe some little bit of different things and stuff that'll be coming. So, but hey. Like we pitched the last stream, hey, we'll have some Fortnite with Dadman's Divas. Not this Saturday, but we'll have it at some point here. We got Lady V Elements, Mrs. and Bucky as part of the crew. If you missed the first one on my birthday, man, it was a lot of fun. We don't win necessarily, but hey, we will. And you know what? That's not the point. We just go around blowing stuff up and having a lot of fun. So. A lot with that. We got chill chats or something. There'll be random streams. A lot of what I'll be doing for a while will be random and things. Fortnite fun will also be random. Late nights like these, we have them Wednesday and Friday. We may add some more as time goes, as if we can get Hungry Boy a little bit more activated and stuff. So we will see how that goes. What?
I was activated tonight.
Yeah, you were. I will say you were.
You were, man.
Tina said, I admit to drifting in and out, but what a show I caught was great. Sweet dreams, everyone. Sweet dreams to you, Tina.
Good night, Tina.
You rest and
Sleep
take
well.
take care of yourself very much. So thank you for being here, though. And of course,
Tina was the real star of the show.
Absolutely, she is. Maybe one day we'll be able to get Tina, the magic dragon. It's great dragon of the North.
Naughty dragon.
The naughty dragon. So
magic dragon's taken.
Also Dadman Walking on YouTube, Twitch, and on X. And I tell you what, Wes Cagle, I know that New Jersey sucks, but what about the New Jersey Devils? Are you a Devils fan, or do you go with another hockey team? So, and
the best thing about New Jersey is when you see the sign that says you're now leaving New Jersey.
Right. Exactly.
Just like Parramatta.
But look, right there, Comic Ruth Crusader says it all. Our favorite Canadian dragon. Yes. But
I don't know any others, but I agree.
Yeah. But Cagle, Wes Cagle, are you a New Jersey Devil fan? Because I claim the New Jersey Devils for my hockey team. So, even though I've never been to New Jersey, so.
I've never seen a hockey team.
Oh, he's a Flyers fan.
Go
Okay.
Red Wings.
There you go. He's a Flyers fan. Okay, I knew it. Hey, all right. I understand. And Buddy with the Sharks out there. So we got some NHL representation. I know Jess with the Blackhawks. So, but on that note, folks, thank y'all for being with us tonight. Hungry, thank you.
My pleasure.
And thank you, Bucky. Appreciate it as always. And we will see you next time.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
All right.
And remember, folks,
to tip your waitress.
Do not have nightmares about wieners dropping from the sky into your face.
Well,
that's
Heaven is the Place on Earth is playing. That's copyrighted.
See, that's the thing is you maybe poor Tina's going to sleep, so maybe she'll think about that. But at least you don't have the Philadelphia where they're whacking you, throwing them at you hard like that. That's
batteries.
That's not. No, they threw the wieners even in Philadelphia. They pelted them.
Wiener flogging people with wieners.
I wonder if anybody brought their own.
See,
like if anyone brought like a good brat.
Right, a bratwurst. Right, that would mess you up.
Or like some kielbasa, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be cool.
A giant traditional pepperoni.
The wet wieners is the first thing. I'll have to look up wet wieners then, and of course wieners from heaven. I think that's a cool concept. The wieners from heaven, the way they just float down there. But if you want to take it further, we need to find butts. How about butts, like big ham butts flying down on you?
Oh yeah, anyway. Butt ham.
Well, we don't have boobs.
No, just do frozen turkeys at that point. Come on.
Well, there's no way to make boobs. I mean, so anyway, but
I'll say this
from the sky.
I'll say this for dear old Max Redstone, who's not here tonight. What about a frozen biscuit, a brisket, Bubby? Getting hit on the head from a brisket from a mile above.
With a shrimp on the Barbie, folks. On that, good night, Costas Australia for beer. Bye, Costas. See you karaoke tomorrow night.
You bitch.